Hi guys, so today I've got another video for you, another piece of furniture which I'm going to restore. Well, kind of. I'll explain along the way. And today's video enters the Crafty Creech and Flip Pop challenge on the Survival. But no more talking, let's get into it. Today I'm tackling a valet. I was given that by my friend. She didn't want it anymore, it was her mom's. And after she passed away, well, she had to do something with a lot of pieces of furniture. So this one was given to me. So you can see, apart from the metal parts, the valet is in a very, very good, well, okay, the drawer as well. So apart from the metal parts and the drawer, the rest of the valet is in a very good shape. So the piece is definitely vintage. We are definitely going to tackle all the repairs. But remember when I told you it's kind of restoration? Well, it's a kind of restoration because I am going to get rid of that reddish burgundy color of this valet. Why? Because that's not fashionable anymore. And my point here is to make it desirable. Okay, I want people to want to have it, not just look at this like, yeah, that's old piece of junk. So with that in mind, we disassemble the whole thing. As you see, metal parts are pretty rusted, so I'll have to sort out that. I'm trying to unscrew the seat here. My idea was to take the whole valet apart, just make it easier for me to sand, and put it back together later on. However, as you're gonna see in a second, that was not entirely possible. I was trying to pull this sitting part up, just disassemble everything, but that wasn't going to budge at all. The thing was very, very well glued, so I had no other choice but to leave it. Oh well, so we moved to disassembling other parts. There are quite a few here, and there are quite a few things for me to do here, so no crying over spilled milk. Let's move on. For some reason, I decided that, well, I wanted to start with the hardware. So I've got 500 grit sandpaper. And, well, I need to get rid of all the rust that is on the pieces. First, of course, I washed everything with soap and water just to make sure that there is no grime. The pieces are clean. Plus, think logically. If you don't wash your pieces, whatever is there, you're going to be touching it and everything. Blah. So, yeah, I wash everything because before I start working on my pieces, I wash everything. Now, there are over 26 minutes of footage of me just fiddling with the sanding paper and with those metal parts, so I'm gonna spare you watching every single tiny detail of it. So let's just skip to the next step. Then I use some acrylic varnish to, first of all, prime my pieces. Before I'm going to put gold spray paint on it, I wanted it to be primed, sealed, and give something for the paint to better adhere to. And then came the sanding. It was pretty tedious because of all the round parts, all the nooks and crannies on this piece. Like, you know, this is kind of a chair, so imagine sanding a chair. Whatever I could, I did with my Olvita sander. But yeah, it took me quite some time to sand this piece, especially that I could use, as you can see, I could use only one hand at the time. You need to know that I started with this piece a year ago, and that little thing poking out of of my pocket, that's Kitty. That's Kitty. Yeah, I started this piece a year ago, and Kitty wouldn't let me work, so I had to have her all the time right next to me. And yeah, working on this piece one-handed wasn't the easiest thing to do. I managed, but also it took me quite some time to finish it. At some point, when everything was sanded, this project was set aside, and then I decided that this project is going to be the perfect birthday present for somebody special. So I rushed into finishing this piece. Plus, it was a very, very, very good piece for this particular challenge. The valet is made of different types of materials. We've got solid beech. Here we've got legs and the back part made of it, and beech veneer sorry, over MDF. So the shelving part, the seat, they're made of MDF, and we've got on the visible parts, we've got MDF and veneer over MDF. My plan with this piece is to leave it in natural wood. However, well, MDF is not natural wood. So just to color match the MDF parts, what I did is I mixed paint that was the closest color to the solid beech, and everything that was MDF, I painted it to match. All the painted pieces got 3 coats of the paint. And when that was drying, I moved on to spray painting gold all the metal parts of the valet. Okay, I have no idea how that happened, but here I should have shown you 3 coats of matte varnish that was applied to everywhere. And here I'm sanding with 1500 grit sandpaper just to make sure everything is nice and smooth. And apart from the varnish, I'm using clear wax to protect the piece and give it very nice sheen. Then the last part was just assembling everything, putting all the screws together, putting all the metal parts together. And that was it. Pretty straightforward. Apart from the sanding, but yeah, pretty straightforward. Just a little reminder what the piece looked like before and the amazing after. As for my current projects, I'm tackling a coffee table and his big, huge beast sister coffee table that is giving me a huge headache. But you want to see it? Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.